too indirect and people don't understand us clearly too direct and it feels aggressive in English directness does not have to feel rude as long as it's paired with the right tone and the right words softeners เหมือนน้ำยาปรับผ้านุ่ม เหมือนคำที่ปรับให้มันนุ่มนวลขึ้น use we instead of you small adjustments big difference Welcome to Farang Angmor Podcast Level up your learning one tip at a time Welcome back to Farang Angmor Podcast Today let's talk about something a lot of people struggle with when using English at work How do you sound clear and direct without sounding rude ทำยังไงให้มันก็ชัดเจนแต่ไม่ดูห้วนจนเกินไป Too indirect and people don't understand us clearly Too direct and it feels aggressive So what's the sweet spot?In professional environments, especially international ones, clarity matters. But tone matters just as much. And here's the good news. In English, directness does not have to feel rude as long as it's paired with the right tone and the right words.Let's look at a simple example. Send me the report by 3 p.m. Clear? Yeah. Warm? Not really. Or another example. If you have time, maybe you could send the report. Now, it sounds unsure. So, how do we fix this?These are the two techniques that you can use. Technique number 1. Use softeners. เหมือนน้ำยาปรับผ้านุ่ม เหมือนคำที่ปรับให้มันนุ่มนวลขึ้น You can still say what needs to be said. You just add a softener to maintain professionalism and respect. Some softeners that you can use are Would you mind? Or it might be helpful if I see where you're coming from, but just to clarify, let's look at it this way. คำประมาณเนี้ยที่ทำให้สิ่งที่ต้องพูดก็พูดไปแต่มันโทนดาวคำที่จะตามมาได้อยู่นะครับ For example, instead of share the latest version of the file, try saying, would you mind sharing the latest version with the team? Or instead of, we need to clarify this, you can try, it might be helpful if we clarify the objectives before the meeting. Instead of, you're wrong, you can try, I see where you're coming from, but I'm concerned about the risk involved. The message is still clear, but it sounds composed, professional, emotionally intelligent. Or another example, just to clarify. ใช้คำนี้ก่อน Just to clarify, are we presenting on Thursday, not Friday? That corrects someone without embarrassing them. Small adjustments, big difference. Technique number 2. Turn commands into collaborative suggestions. Let's talk about task assignment. We probably need to assign a task to someone. And sometimes, without realizing it, we sound commanding. มันดูแบบสั่ง For example, fix the slide before the meeting. Instead, you can try. let's make a few improvements to this slide before the meeting. Or instead of you need to update the numbers, you can try, shall we double check the numbers together to ensure accuracy? See the change, the shift. Use we instead of you. Collaborative phrases feel less confrontational. มันไม่ดูแบบเธอเป็นเราพวกเรา You can use let's or let us. Could we aim to? Could we try to? Shall we? What if we? For example, instead of don't include that in the final version, you can say, what if we left that part out in the final version to keep it more concise? You're still guiding, you're still directing, but you're doing it in a way that invites alignment instead of resistance. As your role become more senior, your words carry more weight. What sounds casual when you're a team member can feel very strong when you're leading a project. And in cross-cultural environments, tone is even more sensitive. Being too vague creates confusion. Being too blunt creates tension. Professional communication requires balance, clarity with diplomacy, confidence with respect, direction without domination. That balance builds trust, and trust drives performance. Many working professionals focus on improving vocabulary, which is good, but professional growth often comes from improving tone. And this balance, clear but not rude, is something most people are never formally trained in, which is exactly why we create this course, English for Leaders. It's designed to help those who want to avoid vague communication, avoid overly blunt communication, develop professional tone and nuance, run meetings effectively, handle difficult conversations, communicate across cultures. Because strong professional communication is what prepares you for bigger opportunity. You can try the lessons for free at learn.farangangmor.com ถ้าใครที่สมัครในช่วงนี้ตอนนี้น่าจะมีโปร Early Bird อยู่ด้วยจะได้สมัครในราคาพิเศษนะคะมีส่วนลดลงไปเยอะเลยแล้วก็สำหรับใครที่เป็นสมาชิกใหม่ยังไม่เคยเรียนกับเรามาก่อนอย่าลืมใช้โค้ดส่วนลดนะคะ New Member Gift ลดไปอีก300 บาทด้วยนะคะจะได้ใช้สิทธิ์ให้คุ้มกัน You don't have to choose between being clear and being kind. You can be both. And when you master that balance, that's when people start listening to you differently. You can listen to this podcast anywhere, anytime on your favorite platform. Once you have listened to this episode, I would love to hear what you think. Let me know how we can improve, what topics you want to hear next, or any other thoughts you have got to help us make this podcast even better. And that's it for today. Bye. And this is Farang Angmor Podcast. Until next time, happy learning.